Harry, this is LordPotato, and this is What If I, LordPotato, was in Naruto, Part 7. So, I'm gonna be finishing this, but when am I actually gonna be finishing it? So, let me kind of sort of recap on what the hell happened last time. Not really, because I'm too fucking lazy right now. I'm just gonna start where I kind of just left it off. So, there was flying ninjas around. These sort of ninjas with like machines on their back to start flying. They were exploding the village in multiple places. I was sort of like in a store. Okay, you wanna know why I was in the store? I was hungry. I just wanted to get a grab of like a bite to eat. So I was at the ramen place. So these exploding bombs just exploded around, not near the ramen place, but it was close enough. So I just looked outside and ran to where it was. Naruto was somewhere. I got. Let me just say he was like talking to Jiraiya before Jiraiya decided to leave and all that. So he was like in the what's it called, Stoneheads, just looking around. And of course, explosions started happening. So I did say I jumped up and grabbed one of those ninjas and smashed him to the ground. Yes, I can jump pretty high to managing to grab him. That's because of the abilities of my bloodlines. So yeah, I just saw multiple people just exploding and all that, and they were shooting also like machine guns, sort of like they were throwing, not throwing, they were shooting some kind of shurikens and all that at the ninjas and all that. Multiple ninjas got hurt, and of course, none of those things actually hit me. Sasuke was also alerted towards the whole event, and also Sasuke was the same. Sasuke went to go help against other ninjas to see if they're hurt or not, since she is a medical. And of course, Sasuke saw a bunch of them, so he said Amaterasu and burn a lot of them. Burn a lot of, not the ninjas, the leaf ninjas, no, the sky ninjas. So, of course, I saw the Amaterasu burning a bunch of them in the sky, and I say Sasuke must have done it. So, of course, I jumped up again and managed to grab onto one of them, and then just decide to move the guy's head, well, his not body, but his head, to turn around to smash into another guy. And of course, I keep doing that after multiple times, and of course, Sky Ninja fell down to the ground, while Leaf Ninjas managed to catch him and all that to interrogate them later. One Sky Ninja managed to just fly very like low to the ground, shooting bombs and all that, and then goes up to the what's called the Hokage Tower to shoot a bunch of like the what's called shurikens, not shurikens, the kunai knives at the Fifth Hokage, so Sonata and all that. And Shizune that was also in the Hokage Tower. I managed to jump really fast using lightning chakra on my feet and maybe lightning chakra around. I managed to do a lightning chakra cloak. It's similar towards the right Raikage, but on this little cloak of mine, it isn't really perfect. So of course it takes a lot of chakra, but I can still be fast enough. So I speed from one of the ninjas. I managed to crash into another of the Sky Ninja. Jumped off him really fast, managing to managing to get the guy before he can actually shoot at Sonata and Shinzunde. Grab that guy and smash him to the tower. And of course, the Sky Ninjas were kind of going down on chakra, so of course they left and all that. Neji was like, I see. There are a bunch of this and that. So instead of like the Leaf Ninjas like not being able to get any of the Sky Ninjas, me and Sasuke mostly did all the work since we had sort of like limited like long range, and also I could basically just jump around and be a fucking rabbit. So yeah. Of course Naruto was running towards the whole commotion. He met the guy that was named what's it called? The doctor, whatever his name was. And of course, there where we kind of skipped towards the whole thing where Naruto was at the hospital talking to Sasuke and all that. And Sasuke was talking about like how the people were healed and all that was sort of like healed, so they don't have like great injury. Let me say that, great injuries. And of course the red haired girl, I forgot her name, Andrianma or something like that. She climbed through the window, and of course I get to the hospital with Sasuke, and we see Naruto. Naruto's just like, well, he was about to say the whole, he saw an old man till this girl jumped in, and she said, "Where's the doctor? Where's this thing?" I was confused, but then I realized what the fuck is happening. You see here, I watch all the movies of Naruto and know what the fuck is gonna happen, everything. Naruto. So of course I realized, ah shit, this must be the sky thingy. Got in a little earlier than Naruto. Whatever. So that was only my mindscape, but then I just said interesting. So yeah. So Naruto was like, "Who the hell are you?" And then she was about to punch Naruto out of the whole window until I grabbed her like punch and stopped it. I was like, "You better not touch him." And she kind of got scared. Sasuke says, "Calm down, Dark Raku. You don't need to go kill someone." And Naruto's like, "It's fine, Dark Raku. Don't try to murder people." What's it called? The doctors that were like in the whole hospital trying to like check up and all that, nurses and all that, they kind of got scared of me. But Sasuke was brand new affected by bloodlust. He was kind of terrified, but he wasn't that much affected from the outside. He was terrified on the inside. So of course this is where we kind of skip until Naruto met the doctor and the red-haired girl. I can't remember her name. It's with an A. Is ARMAU? I don't know. I don't remember how to spell it. So this one I have to put music because I'm gonna forget things. So Naruto is just like talking to them and all that, doctor and all that, and then Sakura and Hinata came along. Of course, me and Sasuke, I told Sasuke that we shouldn't go on that mission since I have some jutsu to actually teach him. So what jutsu I'm actually going to teach him is actually going to be the Majestic Flame Destroyer. Why I'm going to teach him this is since I only have a very not high infinity to fire. He has a high infinity to fire. So his jutsu would be mostly on the flames and all that. With lightning, but yeah. But I managed to perfect the Majestic Flames after a while, but I'm just giving him like an incomplete version. And see if he can complete it by himself. And so yeah, that's where we kinda leave it off, where I'm actually teaching Sasuke. For Naruto, I can't really teach him anything that much since his infinities are wind, what's it called, water, earth, and yeah, wind, water, earth. Which I only have one infinity of those, and that is water. Wait, it was wind, water, earth, and I think it was, yeah, fire that gave him fire? I don't remember what it gave me. Yeah, you want fire, pick up the nine tails. And I do have two of those infinities, but I kind of already tried to teach him the Majestic Flame Destroyer, but it didn't work out that much since his fire infinity isn't as strong as an Uchiha or isn't as high as an Uchiha, but yeah. But Naruto is just going with Sasuke, Hinata, and like the doctor and the others. So of course they're crossing down the river and all that. So mostly a lot of things will go in canon. So let me go to where Sai and Shikamaru and the others are at. So where I was actually training Sasuke was sort of near the boats that the Sky Ninjas were at. Since I wanted to see if they were actually gonna go up in the sky, so Sasuke can what's it called? Well, train in target practice. But of course, none of those ninjas came out of the whole ships and all that. And I was just looking through my Sharingan and seeing that they're just fixing and all that, like, I guess replenishing it under chakra. I was just looking through my Sharingan and all that. And Sasuke said, "Aren't those the sky ninjas that we fought a while ago?" Yeah. And then I looked down and I saw Shikamaru, Sai, Kakashi, like hiding and all that. Of course, Sai was fighting the what's called sky ninjas already. And I said, "I see. So the leaf ninjas are here also." So of course, so I just noticed it and all that, and Sasuke was like, "So you were gonna teach me a jutsu?" So I gave him the whole hand signs and all that. He copied with the Sharingan, and then I said, "Sasuke, I'm about to do something. I know you haven't seen my newest dojutsu or eye or anything." And Sasuke was like, "What do you mean?" "Don't worry." So I activate my third eye, from the EMS Sharingan towards the Renegon, and it sort of has different abilities from a normal Renegon. Of course, it has the whole gravity, tension, Sharingan, and all them others like the paths and all that. But it also has the whole what's it called? Six Tomoe Renegon abilities, also like the whole teleporting from different things. If I just look at someone, I can teleport their spots and switch spots and all that. So yeah, I was like, "Sasuke, don't worry. Also, make sure to use that jutsu on me." And Sasuke was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Don't worry. Now, I just decided to teleport and switch places with one of the ninjas, and Sasuke notices, and he does the hand signs and does majestic flame destroyer. The ninja was confused and gets blown away. So I was on the ship and everyone was confused. All the sky ninjas were like, and I said, "Yo," and they were like, "Who the hell are you?" I said, "None of your business." I just put on my hand and said, "Chidori." And they're like, "What do you mean?" My hand goes into the turquoise blue lightning and rushes at everyone, using lightning chakra ray on my feet just to run through a bunch of them, killing them all super fast. Shikamaru is looking at this and saying, "Wait, that's Daikraku." Then Sasuke, yeah, they saw the whole burned forest, and Sasuke was staring. He was like, "I guess that was the jutsu he taught me to do." Interesting. It does take a lot of chakra, Sasuke said. So, of course, I'm just easily killing a bunch of like sky ninjas. Some of them tried to go in the sky, which I ignored them and actually started killing them in the ground and all that. Which the other sky ninjas boats from like the others tries to like bring up like the whole sky ninjas to go up in the air and try to help the one that I was on to try to kill me. But of course, they really couldn't since I was just fucking them up. And then I noticed what's it called? I noticed a chakra, a chakra signature that was from the Leaf Village. So that was, what's it called? Shinso, yeah, wait. Shino Awarana, or something, that's his name, I think so, the last name. So I just noticed a chakra signature. And so I kind of just ran up the tower that was on the boat, got onto one of those like sky ninjas, decided to just like use him like a fucking what's it called? A like how would I say this? I'll use him as a stepping stool so I can actually put lightning chakra all over my body so I can jump off the boat and all that. And I jump back onto land. Yeah, I managed to do that. Since it was in the sky and I had to just jump back into land. And I say, "Hello there, Shikamaru." Shikamaru was like, "What the?" So I also went back to the ground and all that and says, "So, what is our plan now?" And a bunch of those like sky ninjas were gonna come after us, and of course Sasuke was like gonna do through the hand signs again and just say majestic flame destroyer. Of course, it's still incomplete, so of course it's gonna take a lot of chakra from him. But managing to destroy a bunch of those sky ninjas from coming at us and trying to kill us. Shino already decided to what's it called, put the bugs to eat all the boats and all that and destroy it. And we're just sitting in the beach and all that. Of course, I was like, Sasuke, I need you to probably stay here. I don't know where you want to go. And Sasuke was like, where are you going, Dark Roku? I was like, I'm going to go check on other villages to see if the Sky Ninjas decide to attack our village only or the others. And then Sasuke was like, I'm coming with you. I said, fine. Summoning style. Dark Lightning Dragon. I summoned the dragon and I said, get on, Sasuke. Sasuke gets on and we just say, I just tell the dragon to fly. So of course I'm going towards different like villages, like the village Sand, to see if there's damage. We look through a bunch of villages and see that mostly the Sky Ninjas target the Leaf Village, which I had a clue why they did that since I watched the movie. But Sasuke doesn't have no clue why that happened. I went to the what's called the land of Orc, so where Shinon is at, the priest, and I see that no one attacked, which was confusing. But I just decided to go there just to visit her, and she was like, "Daikaraku, Sasuke, what are you two doing here?" She said. I said, "I'm just wondering if a bunch of flying ninjas came here and attacked." And she said, she just nodded her head no. And that just confused me and Sasuke, sort of. I kind of just know a little bit. But, but she just said, no, what are you talking about? Interesting, just a bunch of ninjas that had like these weird machines attack us. I'm gonna say one of those like ninjas that overheard us, like one of, not the ninjas, one of the guards overheard us and kind of read a book of like Sky Ninjas and all that. And then he said, you're talking about the Sky Ninjas, the Sky City and all that. And we look at him confused. Even Shinon looks at him confused. And he says, Sky Ninjas are from the Sky City. They were fought in the Shinobi Great War, the second. Wait, let me say that again. The Great Shinobi War 2, whatever it's called. Fuck, I forgot what's called. The second one. And we're just confused, we're overheard. We like decide to listen, and he just talks about this and that. And then we get it, and then we say it's interesting. So there must be descendants and all that. The guards just nod and all that. Shinon says, so are you have to go and all that? I said, yeah, we gotta go see where's Naruto and like others. And Shinon nodded and says, okay, goodbye. And so we get back onto the dragon, we fly away. We get to where Naruto should be at. Now, we kind of figure out this, I mean, I see this like strange chakra and all that. Where the strange chakra is on is a floating island, which me and Sasuke sees ahead. Since Sasuke was never with Orochimaru, he's not gonna be like this emo and all that to go beat up and all that. But we see the floating sky ship and all that, and I just said that must be the sky city and all that. And Sasuke nodded, and I just said, okay, we're gonna have to go defeat that thing. And Sasuke nods again, and we just fly with the dragon towards the city. Now, of course, Naruto's right now fighting against what's called the doctor or whatever. And Naruto is really just trying to fight him and all that, but he's like in his like dark chakra mode and all that. The doctor and the red haired girl is just crying and all that. So Naruto managed to defeat him, like able to defeat him like a couple times, but was about to use the Rasengan until I came behind the door, you know, that big ass door that was behind them and all that. Yeah, me and Sasuke come from that door and say, Naruto, what are you doing? Naruto looks behind. He turns like he he transformed his Rasengan off his like hand and all that. He like turns it off, and he says, "Big bro, Dr. Q and Sasuke, what are you two doing here? We're just looking for the whole chakra signature. Was that you?" And he said, "Yeah." So in this one, Naruto wasn't really badly damaged. He still had that whole injury from the red hair. I forgot her name. But yeah, had the whole I'm about to say engineering. I don't know why I'm saying that. Injury from the whole red hair. And he just says, "I'm doing good." So of course, in this one he has black pants, black shinobi shoes and all that, or sandals, and black shirt and all that. It's not mostly orange, so yeah. So of course he still has his like what's it called, the metal pole that I gave him one time so he can put like chakra and all that. We kind of upgraded that metal pole into another one. So of course he has a metal pole that is more like like a metal that's pretty good to be adding like chakra onto it. But yeah, like any chakra, like wind chakra, fire chakra, whatever chakra he's wanting to add, yeah, that's good for it. But also decided to give Naruto a not sword. It's mostly a small little sword dagger and all that. But yeah, for me, I have two scythe. Of course, I can summon those two scythes that I have from what's it called, Dark Lightning Dragon and all that. But I usually transform the two scythes into a sword so they can be much easier for me to hold. So yeah. But I decided to bring out my scythe and all that. And of course I bring up the blue scythe so I can use lightning chakra onto it. Sasuke pulls out his sword and ready to fight. So the guy was like, "Haha, so you decide to bring reinforcements. Do you really think that's gonna be anything enough to me? I can use dark chakra activation of body jutsu," or whatever he said. I was like, okay. So I activate my Sharingan. Sasuke does the same. Naruto gets ready for like using his sword into wind chakra. And we all just rush at him. Of course, I managed to slash the doctor multiple times. Sasuke does lightning chakra, trying to also slash at the doctor. Managing to actually hit the doctor in some what to call pressure points with his Sharingan, since yes, he looks around to see the little pressure points. Of course, I was just slicing random because I can easily probably kill him. But of course, Naruto uses the wind chakra sword to slash at the doctor by trying to cut him right down the middle and all that. He magically does that, and the doctor jumps back and just coughs up and just says, "You bastard." Which, so of course, when we did that, the doctor went back to normal, and of course he went older and all that, white hair and all that. Until I kind of just decided to do the final blow on him by just cutting his head off, which he died and he could not use the Zero Tail. Of course, I felt a different signature down in the bottom, and that was the Zero Tails. And I said, I think it's better to kill it. So I tell Sasuke and Naruto that let's just break this little hatchet thing or whatever. So of course, Sasuke uses lightning chakra to like cut it and all that. And we get down there and we see the Zero Tail. Of course, what I decided to do was use the lightning chakra for my what's called dragon. So try to go into the whole dragon sage mode that I go into most of the time. Naruto went into the toad sage mode, and Sasuke, since he doesn't have a like what's called sage mode, he doesn't have like the curse mark neither. But he uses the purple Susanoo and ready to easily destroy this thing. So we all rush at it with one power, but mostly we decide to think about it. Before we rush in, Naruto said we should definitely do one attack to probably just kill it off instantly. Naruto also did tell the red hair girl to go and help like her people and all that. So yeah, then I forgot to mention that. But she does it, and she does the whole same thing in canon and all that, or in non-canon, whatever. But me and Sasuke looked at each other and then said, Naruto, do the Rasengan. Since Naruto knows the Rasengan, Naruto does the Rasengan, but I put my chakra onto Naruto's right hand and Sasuke does the left hand. So Naruto is getting this whole. He does the normal Rasengan, but of course the Rasengans are transforming into two different Rasengans. The Rasengan that I'm giving chakra is called the Dragon Rasengan. Well, the Dark Lightning Rasengan. Why is that? Because I'm adding both lightning and darkness release into the Rasengan. Sasuke is adding lightning, but also a little bit of his like Susanoo chakra onto it. So yeah, and Naruto decided to combine both of them to try to mix them up together, and he managed to do a a Shuriken Dark Lightning, Sasuke Rasengan style and all that, and throws it at the Zero Tails, managing to kill it, and of course the whole place is going down and all that. So of course you gotta leave and all that. So we ran towards the whole skyboat or whatever that is. And I tell Naruto and Sasuke to get on that because I know how to fly and get out of here. And Naruto says, no, I'm not leaving you, and then knocked out. Naruto throws him in the boat and says, goodbye guys. And I launch the thing. So of course, launching the boat to fly away, and then I say, well, I'm gonna think I'm just destroying this. So I say, summon Sao, Dark Lightning Dragon. He comes out and says, what do you want? I want you to help me destroy this place. And he says, fine, let's do this. So of course I jump on his back and he does a massive darkness attack while I do Kirin. So of course I focus lightning chakra in the cloud to make 3 lightning dragons. So basically triple Kirin. And of course the dark lightning dragon uses a darkness attack called the darkness ball. Hits the sky, manages to blow up half of it, and then I shoot 3 Kirins into it, blowing up the rest. So of course everyone is now fine and all that. So after that whole little mission to defeating that whole sky island and all that, we get back to the village and so of course we get promoted to Jonin and all that. Sasuke, Naruto, and I, and Sasuke sort of, like she did help to trying to just recover all the ninjas and all that. So we now skip 3 months. Why we skip 3 months is after that whole fight thing. Now the Akatsuki are finally going after the Jinchurikis. The One Tails was called in that 2 Akatsuki members just already attacked. So of course I just asked Tsunade. Well, Tsunade called us in to tell us about the whole Jinchuriki catcher. So of course Sasuke, me, Sakura, Naruto, and Kakashi's going on this whole mission. So of course we rushed towards where Gaara should have been at. But of course I did a shadow clone in the team. Same with Sasuke did the same. Like he noticed what I did. And of course there were just 2 clones that were following what's called Kakashi, Sakura, and Naruto. So of course Sasuke decided to follow me because he probably knows where it is at. So we both find the Akatsuki's base and of course stay there, and Sasuke just managed to get there. with the whole two tails. I mean, not two tails, one tails. And I look at Sasuke and says, "So who do you want to take on?" He says, the red hair. I was like, okay, I'll go against the yellow hair. So when Sasori and Deidara were about to get into a cave, I rushed in really fast, grabbing Deidara from the head and smashing his head into the what's called not cave, not inside the cave, like outside the cave. Then Sasori notices and they get stabbed, but from behind. Well, not from behind. He just gets stabbed from above from Sasuke's sword. Now Sasuke doesn't have the same sword from what's called original canon. It's just a katana that's similar to it, but not really. So Sasuke just slashes at it, and of course Sasori just gets cut in two, and he shows his real body and all that. Oh no, wait, I fuck. No, I meant to say Sasori's like puppet thing and all that. So Sasuke went after it. And then I just said, "So you're fighting against me, yellow-haired boy, or kid, or dude, or whatever to call him, dude." And Deidara just gets angry and says, "Who the hell are you?" "I am Daifuku from the Leaf Village to bring back the Kazekage." And Deidara's like, "Damn, these slick ninjas are fast. Only two of them. Huh. You really think two of you can actually stop us?" "No, but we can try." And of course, Sasori is trying to fight against Sasuke, but Sasuke said, "Majestic Flame Sword." And when Sasori uses puppets, all their puppets just went. And Sasori's like, "No, I won't lose to you." And of course, Sasuke managed to Chidori Sasori and the what's it called, and that one part, like in the middle of his chest, were to break the whole puppet thing and all that. So yeah, Sasori dies after that. Deidara's like, "Damn it, we couldn't even capture the one tails." But when Deidara tried to run away, tried to fly away, I said, "Summoning style, water and fire dragon." Of course, the dragon comes out and roars, and Deidara looks behind and says, "That's a fucking dragon! Oh hell no!" He tried to fly away with the bird and all that. Of course, the Akatsu's member were just waiting for the whole fact that Deidara and Sasuke managed to capture them and all that. But of course, it didn't happen, so I told Sasuke to grab the Kazekage. So of course, Sasuke grabs him. And then I just grabbed Deidara. Well, I managed to shoot fire and water at Deidara for him to like give up and try to fight me and all that. But he's running away. So of course, I told the dragon to launch me really fast at that person. So what the dragon does is like throw me at Deidara. Of course, I try to like slice at Deidara with lightning Chidori hand that I have. And of course, I missed sort of. I managed to cut Deidara's right arm. Or not? Yeah, right arm. So Deidara was like, "Fuck, my right arm." And I was like, I kind of landed on the tree really fast. Not really landed, I kind of got hit back into the tree and all that. And that hurt my back, but then I got back up. And Deidara was like, "Damn it, my right arm. Son of a bitch." And the dragon poofs away, but then I just said, "Susanoo." And Susanoo came out, and I tried to kill Deidara with that, but Deidara tried to use explosions, which didn't really affect me that much. And then I fully just decided to slice Deidara in half. Just because he was being an annoying bitch about it. So yeah, I managed to kill Deidara. This is where I'm gonna kind of leave it off for part 7. I don't feel like doing part anymore. Probably want to. Usually I don't feel like doing what if, so I don't know if I'm gonna do what if Naruto. I did say I want to do what if Naruto was Kasame's son of Kasame, or I probably want to do my newest one. What if Naruto had metal jutsu / abilities a bit? But yeah, that's all I just want to mention. So yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and potato.